News 4's Ashley Lincoln is in Midtown at Harris Stowe University, where a town hall just wrapped there. Ashley, the focus there tonight is all about keeping guns from criminals with a proposed law.
That's right, Courtney. Leaders told me that they wanted to make sure that tonight was not about a blame game, but rather having a valid action plan in place. Now, they did tell us they hope that this bill gets passed in Washington because they say it could be a game changer at addressing gun violence here in St. Louis.
It's not a day pass that we don't go through.
Yes.
It's not a day pass.
I'm very depressed.
Sashi Cody and Robbie Williams say their story is one of dozens who've had loved ones killed by gun violence. The women tell me 4 of their nephews were murdered earlier this summer in a North City apartment complex.
Yes. We just can't sit back and let it keep happening.
Such violence is why dozens came to Harris Stowe University Wednesday night for a town hall meeting. It was the first time Congressman Lacey Clay and city leaders spoke to the public about this law they say is in part a solution to the city's gun violence.
So we're coming together to say, hey, we understand. We hear our residents, we hear our constituents, we want to help because we're affected by this too.
Their plan is House Bill 3435. It gives local governments the power to create their own gun laws.
We have weak laws set in place that we really can use to our advantage to make our community safer.
The proposed law would also require mandatory gun permits, restrict gun and ammunition sales, begin monitoring of online gun sales, and the biggest component, leaders say, is going after individuals who are committing these crimes with illegal and stolen guns.
There'll be a red flag immediately. Right now, I can walk into a pawn shop or on any corner in the city of St. Louis and get a gun. And there's no way to track that.
In July, city leaders passed measures supporting Bill 3435. If that bill gets signed into law by the president, then the city of St. Louis will immediately start implementing the law. Things did get heated tonight when an audience member spoke. The man, frustrated at city leaders, say they're not doing enough now with the laws that they do have.
It's gut-wrenching. At any time it could be my son. Anytime it could be the son of my neighbor or my friend or just a family member. It's gut-wrenching, it's sickening.
Back live with Ashley Lincoln at Harris Stowe. Ashley, you did get a chance to talk with Congressman Clay tonight.
I did, Courtney. We did want to know from the congressman if he really thought that this bill would actually change this violent climate here. He did tell us that because this law is about giving city leaders the authority to make these laws, they are still in the very beginning stages of this entire process. He says tonight was just about getting input, and these laws, once this bill is passed, they would then go to the drawing board, make these laws, and tonight was just about getting solutions from the public.
I didn't come here or conduct this for tangible action. I came here to find solutions, to hear from the public, which we did, and to get suggestions from them on how can we solve this public health and safety epidemic. How can we cut down on the number of lives that are being lost? How can we stop the killing of children? And we heard some solution. I heard the chief talk about enhancing witness protection so that more people in the public would come forward.
Now, the congressman did urge St. Louisans to take this issue to their U.S. senators so that they can go back to session and vote on this so that this law can get passed. Courtney?
All right, Ashley, thank you. This is also a reminder. City police are asking for your tips, your help to make arrests in some of the murders of these children. Call Crime Stoppers. You can remain anonymous. And if there is an arrest, some of the cases carry rewards of up to $25,000.